Hey everyone, Michael here with the Wednesday check-in. Today is Wednesday, October 19th, 2022, and how are you? I'm doing a out and about video today, kind of down and dirty style, but just got out of my doctor's appointment and decided to come sit at the beachfront, and so this is my current view right now. Kind of foggy, kind of hazy, some smoke in the air because we have some local wildfires in Canada and in other parts of Washington State. So, fairly nice though, nice and warm, unusually warm actually for an October morning, but nice nonetheless. So, last night did fairly well at the trivia, and we should be getting our scores sometime this morning, like around 9 or 10. Kind of hoping that we moved up into first place bronze division. And then I guess we have like a week where we're just like, meh, whatever. And then we go on from there. So um, just having fun with it. And just, getting together with friends or whatever. And last night, oh, I should have brought them with me, but last night a friend of mine from the bar went to the farewell tour for Elton John and brought me back these huge rhinestone glasses, and the letter E with a bunch of rhinestones all over it. And so I was like really, really shocked that he brought those to me. Um, and I love the glasses, but I cannot see through them. I'm so freaking blind. Um, but anyways, yeah. Saturday we had the Witches Walk, and that was like really awesome, and um, had a lot of fun with that. And dressed up, and uh, actually had it only a couple of feet from where I'm sitting right now. That building right over there, not the big tall one, but this smaller one. Yeah, we had it all set up right there, and a lot of fun, a lot of community support, a lot of people coming out and saying how they want to like be part of it next year, and how all the businesses had several business owners come up and talk about like wanting to donate or be part of it next year and stuff like that. So, um, gotta sit down and talk with my girlfriends and like really kind of collaborate on the things that need to be done for next year. Um, and I think that we should probably start planning everything as early as June. Take the summer and September to collect donations and everything, and then really push for it in October. Because in that way, if we get the donations and the pledges and all the other stuff early enough, then we can use that money and those resources instead of like it all coming out of our pockets and everything else last minute. So, yeah, got some things to think about in that regard. And then last night I had something super awesome happen. So, um, if you don't remember me talking about it or not, that's okay. But um, there's this little stray cat that I think um, used to belong to one of the neighbors that moved out. And I've been trying to get it to warm up to me. So last night when I came home from the bar, the cat was out on my front porch and looking for food. So I was like, hey, little cat, little cat. I called it Elsie because I don't know its name, and I just needed something to be able to call it to like get it to come over and interact with me. So come on, Elsie, let's go So I went in and I grabbed the food and went outside and put the food in the bowl, and the cat came over and started letting me pet it for the first time. And I've been feeding this cat now for probably 2 or 3 months. And I actually got down on the ground and like was laying next to the food bowl, and it came over and like was rubbing up against me and meowing and purring and just being a sweetheart. And um I looked a little closer, and it didn't look like there was any fleas or any worms or anything like that, so that's good. And it got trusting me really quickly, and I grabbed it by the scruff of the neck and I lifted up, and the cat tucked its paws in, and I was like, okay, so you're about 6 months to a year old, and it's a girl, and she looks just like my Bella, like some of the same markings. So she's the same breed as Bella was, and she just doesn't have Bella's like deep green eyes. Elsie has like that yellowish green eye. So kind of really cool. Like if Bella and Baboy would have had kittens, LC looks like the both of them. So it's kind of interesting how the cat looks, and um, the markings on the side looks like a heart. So um, I'm really hoping to be able to befriend this cat and be able to eventually adopt it. And before I do try to bring it in, though, I need to make sure that it doesn't have fleas and take it to the doctor or to the vet, and like get it checked out for worms and heartworms and um, the leukemia and feline AIDS and all that other stuff. And I'm praying that she has no heartworms or anything like that, because that's almost like a death sentence right there, or really expensive medications and things like that that I just can't afford. And I would hate to take this sweet little cat, take it to the vet, and then they're like, oh yeah, we need to put it down or whatever. And just like, that would break my heart. But yeah, so there's that. And then one of my viewers asked me to talk about a short story that I'm writing. And so I wasn't going to say anything about it, but uh, yeah, I've been writing a short story for a while, about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And it's a murder novel um, in the form of a biography. And it's this guy who had started murdering people at like the age of 20, and in his later years decided to finally sit down when he was an old man and uh, write an autobiography about his life and his murdering people. And um, I really don't know where the inspiration for this storyline has come from, but I do write a lot of short stories and things like that, and still really working on the character and the plot line and stuff like that. And I keep going through and adding and subtracting and really padding certain areas and stuff like that, and using a lot of descriptive metaphors and stuff like, and trying to keep it somewhat clean but get the point across. There is some foul language in there, but there's also like there's two like kind of sex scenes, and I don't go into the gory detail of it. I just like let you know that it's happening and then go on from there. And yeah, so just playing around and having fun with it. And it's about 12 to 15 pages right now, so it's about a almost a half an hour read according to um, the text to speech software that I'm using. Um, so um, I don't know. It's just giving me something to do, and I get inspired to write stories, and so I'll write them out, or I'll get as much as I can out of me, and then I'll just save it in a Word document and call it good. So I have like probably 15 to 30 short stories that I've put together, or um, that are either complete or almost complete. And right now I'm just sending it out to certain people just to like get their opinion and idea of it. Not so much like the grammatical flow of things, but just how the story is developing, if they find interest in it, what they don't find interesting. Um, the viewer that I sent it to really gave me some really good insights. So thank you, Depeche Mode 57, for that. I I really appreciate all of your input. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing lately with my free time, is just uh, typing away on the keyboard and then putting it into the speech software and having it read back to me so I can kind of hear what's being said, and then that's what like prompts me to write more or fill more in or deduct certain things or rewrite it or whatever. And the other aspect that I'm doing is I'm doing a lot of research online for this. So like I'm trying to incorporate things that happened in the real world during like 1973 to add body and like lend a, I don't know, a realism to the game, or to the game, to the story. And so like there's things that are going to intersect with the main character and his life. So going to be definitely interesting to see how this pans out, and I don't know if I'm ever going to publish it or not. If I do publish it, it's probably going to be on Amazon and self-published or whatever. But yeah, so anyways, I think I'm going to stop because I'm pretty sure my phone's about ready to run out of memory, and I feel like I'm starting to ramble. So if you guys like it, give a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe, and you know the rest. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.